Welcome back. So today I'm getting my M2C Kraton ready. Last time I had it out, had a breakage, which was the rear wing. So what I have done, I've taken my plastic welder, I've taken some flat welding rod, and I have taken a broken RPM front hub that is no good and cut it up and repaired my wing mount. And I did try to order another wing mount, but they're on back order everywhere. Now, if you guys saw the last time I ran it, it snapped. I continued running it, and then I ended up hitting it some more, and this piece I lost totally. This whole side, basically, I lost. The bottom right was still the only bolt attached, but it was cracked and bent. So it broke 3 of the 4 mounting points and then was just flopping around. So what I normally do when plastic welding is, as you see, I've cut half this circle out because I had to make a whole arm here. So what I'll do is, while it's still up, I'll straighten out my wing, and I will kind of like tack weld all 4 mounting points back in so I know the wing belongs in that position. Then I'll take out the 4 bolts. Then I will cut this into half moons all the way around, and I will use the gun and then melt it around. So what I've done here is I've made this almost double the size that it normally is. It's pretty solid now. Once you do it, I was going to film it, but I filmed plastic welding so much that, you know, this literally took me about an hour to get this going, and an hour-long video of plastic welding is long and boring. So I'm going to get the wing on at this point, and then we're going to fix something else I found wrong with this, and I'll show you what that is. So let's continue with that. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is mount up the wing. I left it off just so I can show the wing mount. Now, I will order another wing mount as soon as they're available, but for now, as you see, it's pretty solid, so we'll run it that way. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it'll be on for a little while. The other thing I wanted to show was, I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer. Right in here, when I was checking my suspension, I noticed that I have some wobble in here coming off this stud, and that bolt is backing off right there. So you can see the wiggle, and that shouldn't have any play. So we're going to get that tightened up. Something for you guys to look out for and check. I did go over this whole RC the last time before I took it out. Didn't notice this, but now I do. Both sides were actually loose. So that should tighten up my steering a little bit. The other thing I experienced, let me get some of this welding rod off of here. Is this pillow ball is loose. Now I have to keep tightening up these pillow balls, and I do have Teflon tape in them, but for some reason it's still coming loose. Yeah, that's pretty darn loose. It's just that upper one. That seems pretty good. Just checking for some wear. All right. So I'm probably gonna order up some M2C racing. Get my GPS out of there. I am gonna order up some M2C racing. I want to make sure that the swing got some flex to it. I'm thinking about boxing this all in, this wing mount. Plastic welding, boxing it in. But I'm sure one or two impacts it's going to snap off again the way it is. So hopefully we don't have any bad flip overs where it catches the wing again or puts all the weight on one side of the wing mount. It's just not as flexible as it should be. I'm going to try to figure out maybe making a wing mount myself might be the way to go. So next thing I'm going to do is get these batteries out, get them put onto a charger, and that way we can take it out bashing again tomorrow. And that's why I think a plastic welder is very, very handy. It allows you to make repairs and continue running until your parts come in. Do I think it's a permanent solution? Not all the time. Sometimes it is, but most of the time it's just a temporary fix. But there are some instances where I've replaced it and it's become a permanent fix. So let me see if I can get these batteries out of here. So in the last video of me running this thing, I said these were the 8500s 50Cs. They're the 85 or 100Cs. They're the 8500 50Cs, not 100Cs. But they did good with this gearing. I definitely want to get it out again to check this gearing. I didn't really have any overheating, but I didn't have that long of runtime because of all the breakages. So my plan is to get it out tomorrow and get these batteries charged up and take it out again tomorrow. I'll probably bring an X-Max along with me as well and do some running with them. So let me go ahead and get this this cleaned up, and we'll be right back once I get the batteries charged and get it all cleaned up. All right, so I went ahead and got the batteries charged up, finished up the Limitless, put on some carbon fiber pieces, and then decided that I was going to up the gearing in this Kraton, see if we can get some more speed out of it with this 800 kV Coke can motor. So I took out the 44 tooth and I put in a 47 tooth. Now this 47 tooth that I'm running, I'm not the happiest with the 47, and that's why I never run it. It's because these have a flat spot from Saga on one side, and that allows you, even if the grub screw comes a little loose, it still bites on the shaft, where the one that I have in it right now, what it does is it's got two small grub screws, so, and the hole is round. Now it is also from Saga, but it's their older gears, so I'm not the happiest with those gears. So I'm hoping that the gear will stay. And so I've got the gear in. So what I'm going to do is I'll bring you guys down and show you the gear, so nobody thinks I'm lying on my gearing. And it does say Saga on the gear, so give me a second, let me get you guys prepped. So if you can see, it says 47 tooth, 8mm shaft, mod 1, and then it says Saga. So it is a Saga gear. It's just their older style gear that they used to make. So we're going to give this 47 tooth a shot. Like I said, I just put it in. I'm hoping that it will be okay. I probably should bring it out a little bit. Let me bring it out a little bit. I'm not in line. So let me see if I can get to these grub screws again. There's and they use the small grub screw Allen, which I don't like because they tend to strip out. I am using MIP bits, but they still can strip out. I just put 2 new grub screws on this gear. Mesh is good. Now let me see if I can get this bottom screw in. Pain in the butt. Let me grab another screw. Be right back. All right. All right, we got it into the teeth, and I've got 47's in. Let's see if I can get this side guard on. Battery tray locked down. Let's make sure I can get my batteries in. And that's it. So 47 does fit. So that's going to be interesting to see the speed out of this, see if it overheats. So stay tuned for the running video later. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys on my next video.